Hi friends, welcome to Yoga with Becs. Today's practice is just good Vinyasa. Spinal Safety Awareness, there is no forward folding or twisting. And please join me on your mat. We're going to start in child's pose. So come down onto your knees. Child's pose may not be accessible for someone who is avoiding forward flexion, but it is a minor forward flexion. So toes together, knees apart, walk yourself forward, stretching out down, forehead onto the mat, torso extended, and then let it relax. Let your arms relax, let your glutes relax, your hips relax, let your butt sink down onto your heels. And focus on your breath here, on its natural flow. Think about your back. Breathe into your back. Think about the ground supporting you. And with each breath, you can relax a little deeper and let the ground support you. Let go of whatever happened yesterday. That is the past. And don't worry what will happen in the future today. During this practice, keep your mind focused in the present moment, in your body. Take one more deep breath here. And then start to look forward and start to come forward. Make sure your wrists, hands are shoulder width apart. Bring your knees also hip width apart. Tuck those toes under behind and press your hips up to down dog. Shoulder blades wide. Lats engaged. Press into your fingertips to push those hips up and back and let your heels sink down. If you can have straight legs in this pose, all the better, but bent knees are okay. Take a few breaths here. You might bend one knee and then the other. We're doing a fair bit of down dog today, so you want to get comfy, feel good in this pose. And push those hips way up and back and let your heels sink down. Check that your neck is relaxed. Alright, now look forward. Shift your weight forward to plank. Find that long line in your body. And then you can come down through chaturanga or knees, chest, and chin. Go all the way down, breathe in, press up to cobra. And then tuck your toes back under, press up to down dog. Look forward, step your left foot between your hands. Right foot's going to be flat on the ground, feet out 90 degrees. Coming into warrior two, so windmill your right arm up first. Opening up to the side, hips to the side, bent front knee, sink nice and low. Keep your torso over your hips. Arms are parallel to the ground and look out over your left fingertips. Warrior two. Focus on your breath here. Take a minute to enjoy the pose. And then straighten your front leg. We're going to come into triangle. You might want to shorten your legs a little bit. Flip your palms open. Shift your hips to the right and come down, keeping that T shape with your arms and torso. Coming down as if you're stuck between two panes of glass. Look up at your top hand. Bottom hand can be touching your leg if you can tilt that far. Extend out through your spine, through your torso, top of your head. And stretch those arms up and down. Reach the sky, reach your leg. Beautiful. And hold. Focus on your breath. Find strength in your breath. And then take a deep breath in to come back up. Bend your front knee again. You can bring your feet a little bit wider again. Bend that front knee. Bring your elbow to your knee. Right arm's gonna come up overhead. Look up at that arm. Hips are sinking nice and low. Extended side angle. If you prefer, you can open up. Arms into that T shape. Left foot down by your foot. Left hand down by your left foot. Right arm up, reaching up to the sky. Again, open up to the chest. Reach those arms. Take one more deep breath here. Windmill your arms down, back beside your left foot. Step back to plank. Find your long line, lower down. Breathe into cobra. And breathe out, down dog. Find your comfortable position in down dog, pushing those hips way up and back. Extension through your torso. And then look forward, step your right foot between your hands. Same thing on the other side. Left foot's flat on the mat for warrior two. Windmill your arms up, left arm first. Open up to the side, warrior two, sink down into your front bent knee. Press your feet firmly into the ground. Look out over your right fingertips and hold. Coming into triangle, straighten your front leg. Open your hands up to the side, shift your hips to the left, and come down, making that nice T shape with your arms and torso. Extend through your chest, look up at your top hand, and hold. Feet are pressed firmly into the mat, arms are extending out. Coming into extended side angle, bend your front knee. You can either do elbow to knee and reach up over with your left arm, or opening up your arms and extending the T shape again. Right arm, hand down by your foot. Left arm looking up high. Sit low in your hips for extended side angle. Take one more deep breath here. And then bring your left hand down by your foot as well. Step back to plank. Find your plank, hips low, look forward. Lower down. Breathe into cobra. And breathe out, tuck your toes under, down dog. And then look forward, come through to plank, lower down, breathe into cobra, and breathe out, come back up to down dog. Now look forward, we're gonna come into plank. I'm gonna hold plank, shifting your weight forward so that your wrists are under your shoulders, feet are in line with your hips. Hips are sitting low, find that long line, press through your heels, engage your lats, shoulder blades wide. Focus on your breath here, find strength in your breath. We're going to open up into side plank. So I'm going to bring my left hand into the center under my face. I'm going to let myself shift, open up to the right, let my feet just pivot, reach up, look up at the top hand, make sure you're extending up, out through your shoulders. Beautiful, a nice side plank. And breathe. And we're going to come into wild thing from here. So take your right foot, bring that up behind you, plant your ball, your foot on the ground, push your hips up, rotate up so your hips are up at the sky. Right arm's now back by your ear, reaching out behind, push yourself up, 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 hips up, 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 up. This is wild thing. I hope you feel wild and free. And come back around through plank. Breathe all your air out, lower down. Breathe into cobra. And breathe out, down dog. Another side, look forward. Shift your weight forward to plank again. Shoulder blades wide, lats engaged, press through your heels. Long line in the body. And breathe. Come into side plank. This time bring your right hand in the center in front of your face. Let your feet pivot as you open up to the left. Push up through your shoulder blade. Reach up, left arm reaching up to the sky. Strong, find strength in your breath. And then coming into wild thing, step your right foot back onto the ball of the foot. Press those hips up, up to the sky, straight up to the sky. Left arm coming back behind your ear. Wild thing. Feel that freedom. Press up, 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 up. And come back around through plank. Breathe all your air out, lower down. Breathe into cobra. And breathe out, down dog. And then look forward, step your right foot between your hands, lower your back knee. I'm gonna come into low lunge here. So looking forward, rise up, arms up, let your hips sink down, let your weight shift forward. Look up and hold. Your Hands down beside your foot. Now shift your right foot out a little to the right side and bring both hands inside that leg. Palms flat on the ground. Right knee is beside your right shoulder. You press into those palms to pull your torso forward, looking forward, open up. Feel a nice stretch through your left groin. Let gravity pull your hips down. And relax. Let your hips sink a little deeper with gravity and open up through your groin. And hold. Take one more deep breath here. And then shift your weight back. Bring your right leg back by your left. Coming up through plank. Find that long line in your torso. Breathe all your air out. Lower down. Breathe into cobra. And breathe out, down dog. Take a breath here. And then look forward, other side, left foot between your hands. Lower your back knee. Shift your weight forward, open up through your chest, look up, come up, arms reaching up to the sky. And breathe. Let your hips sink into the ground. Take one more deep breath here. And then bring your arms down back by your foot. This time shift your left foot a little out to the side, coming into lizard. Both palms are flat on the ground, but inside of that leg. Use your arms to pull your torso forward and let your hips sink down. Open up through the groin. Breathe, focus on your breath and let gravity pull your hips down. And take one more deep breath here. Shift your weight back. Bring your left leg back. Come up to plank. Breathe all your air out, lower down. Breathe into cobra. And breathe out, down dog. Take a few breaths here. And then look forward, bring your knees down. We'll do a little Shavasana to finish. So come down onto your back on the mat. Arms by your sides, palms up. Close your eyes. Let's take a short Shavasana here. And you can stay as long as you like. Use your breath to relax your body. Find points of tension and breathe into those points. Feel them fill with oxygen. And then let them release. Let every muscle, every cell, every molecule, let everything relax. From your toes to your hips, to your shoulders, to your fingertips. Don't forget your neck, your jaw, your forehead. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you enjoyed this practice, please support by sharing it with a friend, liking the practice. Have a beautiful day.